So thanks very much, Henry. I think one of the key things that Henry said there was just that level of support that Jade receives from Skipton is really really solid. It's really substantial and exceptionally helpful. So that support has enabled us to figure out our strategy for the next few years and know that we can invest in that in a really solid way, making sure we can bring some things to life. So that Skipton backing and also them as a customer means that we're in a really great place as a business and for myself and my leadership team. So when what I just wanted to take through now was just one slide, because I know you want to get stuck into the tech side of things. But when I was here last time, I had just started with the organisation, so I'd been here just a couple of months. And so in the last 12 months, we've been working on our strategy. So I think when I was here last time, we touched a little bit on the strategy that we're coming up with. So this is a wee bit of a look at how that's gone and what that means is coming up next. So fundamentally, what we've been doing over the last 12 months has been to actually start to organise ourselves around you, so around our customers. So that means that when we've looked at our processes and our engagements and the way we work, we've said what actually is the customer needing here, what's the customer problem that needs to be solved, and how do we make sure that we have that at the centre of all our discussions, so we're not about technology push. So how do we organise ourselves a slightly different way so we're actually listening first. And I think we've had some really great examples of that over the years and some really great success. This is making sure the whole of us is lined up that way. And to that point, the other key thing we've been working on over the last 12 months is getting us all lined up as an integrated whole Jade, not lots of little bits of Jade, but as an integrated whole around our customers. So when we come to engage now, we're engaging more as the whole breadth of Jade. So not just the Jade platform piece, or not just the managed service piece, or not just the digital piece, but when we come with the full experience of the team cross-functionally. So that's a work in progress, but it's a key piece for us in terms of our strategy and actually growing the company and growing our customers by bringing the full team to the picture. So those are kind of two, if you like, cultural pieces that we've been working on over the last 12 months. While we've been doing that, we've been doing some good things in terms of actually just delivering on the fundamentals. So this last year, 2018, we had another really strong year in terms of profit and profitability. So that's 2 profitable years, strong profit years in a row now, bearing in mind that we really haven't made a profit in the sort of 12 years prior. So big change with the reorganisation and the splitting out of logistics from Jade Software. We've been able to put a really strong focus on Jade Software, Jade Plant, and that's enabled us to really bring in some good profits to help reinvest in the future. So 2 strong years of profit, and actually for the first time now, I think just about ever, we're able to give a dividend to Skipton. So that's really nice to be able to give back to our shareholders who've been so supportive over the years. So that's a big deal for us. Alongside that, we've also, as I mentioned, started to think about ourselves as a whole Jade. So going right from the Jade core product, the language, the plant, all the way through to the very sort of other end of things for us, if you like, which is in the machine learning, the data science, the data insights piece, and everything in between. So enterprise applications, digital transformation, managed services, AI, the whole sort of end-to-end piece. So we're starting to think of ourselves as a whole offering in that way. And because of that, we're starting to bring new solutions to our customers as well. So we've got some really nice examples that have occurred over the last 12 months where a traditional Jade user, and I'm thinking of one in particular in the UK, we've started to work with them. We've been working with them for a long time in terms of skins and then enterprise applications. In the last 12 months, we've started to bring digital transformation to them as well. And with that, we've brought on board AI and also the machine learning, data science side of things as well. So data insights, bringing that into it. So that starts to bring the whole of our offering together, if you like, in kind of a circle. And I'll come back to that in a moment. So that's in terms of the tactical side of things, how we've been doing in the last 12 months. So a really strong base. So in terms of where are we going? Have we got the guts to keep going for years and years? Yes, we have. We've got a really good strategy and some really great funding and deliverables. And then the last part of that is that, so we're making money, so what are we doing with that? Well, we're investing in a number of really key areas. First, we've invested in the last 12 months in product and technology teams and strategies. And I think the interesting piece there, 2 interesting pieces. One is you're going to hear from Ashley later on today talking about the product roadmap. So we're bringing some really strong thinking and experience around product roadmaps to help support what John's done in the past, and really make sure we've got, we're really listening and building a strong pathway for all of you with your businesses. That's one. Two, we've created for the first time in many years a technology strategy. And this actually helps us as a whole business understand where we're going and what are the new technologies in the future that we're bringing into the business and bringing to our customers and sort of connecting the dots with to help solve problems. So that's, we'll talk probably more about that in the future, and anyone who wants to maybe touch base on that over the coming months or so, just sing out to myself or John or any of the team, and we can talk a wee bit more about that. But it's a really strong pathway for our customers and for us. And then the other key area we've been investing in is around skills and partners. And that's particularly in the area of our digital employee, or if you like, chatbots and AI, and also in data science, or more specifically, data insights. So in both of those areas, we've had a strong capability anyway, but we've really been building that out and investing in it in the last 12 months, and we've got strong plans for that going forward. You're going to hear from Tim Warren after the break, talking on that chatbot side of things, the conversational piece, the digital employee part. It's a really interesting part of the puzzle. And then, of course, we have our data science team who are there to help us unlock data insights. This kind of comes back to this whole theme today around connect. And what we actually see with the strategy that we've taken is we're actually creating a connection. But if we look at and if you look at your businesses with the Jade core, it's kind of it's a very strong, stable base. It's been, it's very mature. And what we're doing is we're bringing all the way through the enterprise apps, digital transformation, now through into AI and the data insights. We're actually connecting a circle there. So we're able to start to now bring really strong data insights out of those mature or legacy Jade databases and start to help you understand some different parts of your business that maybe you couldn't see before, and help solve problems with that data and realize new ways of actually giving you a competitive advantage. So instead of being a linear Jade, if you like, all the way from plant through to AI and data science, we're now actually kind of a circle of Jade. And that's what we want to bring to our conversations with all of you when we're looking at the problems that you have. It's that whole circle of Jade where we're leveraging everything from the core data that you have with data science and the whole way through. So today you're going to hear more about that, and I suppose that's what I'm really excited about today, is what we're talking about today is really tangible. It's actually here and now, but it can really shift your business and really shift you in terms of your competitive position in the marketplace as well. So looking forward to hearing what you think of it at the end of the day, and what you think might be your next steps as a consequence. For now though, I'll wrap, and what we're going to do now is have an exec Q&A session. And so any questions you might have for me, we'll wrap up into that, and then we'll move on to morning tea from there. Is that right, John? Right, cool.